Oh yeah. Welcome inside the cabin of the 2019 Bentley Continental GT. This is luxury, my friends, and there is so much to cover in here that I have to break it up into different segments. So we'll start with the traditional luxury because that is the first thing that you can see in here. This is the first edition model for the Continental GT, and so it has like $70,000 in optional upgrades. But the most noticeable is this beautiful duotone Portland on Imperial blue leather that is just throughout the entire cabin. It's covering the whole headliner, the dashboard, these side panels, the door inserts, everywhere you look that isn't a metal or a gloss or a veneer is leather, and that is just fantastic. And these are just some of the most comfortable seats I've ever sat in my life. The knurled finishes for the air vents and the stalks and the drive selector, it's all exquisite. If you're a tactile person like myself, you're gonna have a great time in this cabin. The veneer trim wraps around the entire front dashboard, and typical of a British-made luxury vehicle, there are some small imperfections, but that makes it kind of endearing. And so the trim doesn't match up just perfectly on the dashboard, and the stitching wavers just a slight bit on the dash itself. And it's all just sort of like, yeah, someone did this stuff by hand, and that kind of makes it special. Technology-wise, we've got a lot going on here. You hit the start button, and the display completely transitions. So it rotates one forward and brings this large infotainment screen. It's touchscreen, it's responsive, it's vivid. May not be the absolute best touchscreen in the world, but you're gonna be so darn comfortable. Who cares? One interesting bit is that Bentleys have always had analog gauges, and they're just beautiful to look at. So when you stop the car and you get out, you can still peer in the window and be like, that's a fine looking gauge cluster. Now, however, we have a digital gauge cluster, and so it's reconfigurable and it's cool and it does all kind of the same stuff that Audi's virtual cockpit does, not by coincidence, but rather because Volkswagen Group owns both Bentley and Audi. But when you turn the car off, it's just a blank screen. And I don't know, I feel like it kind of loses some of its charm in that sense. The name audio system, it's $8,000. And it's worth every penny because it is some of the most exquisite, crystal clear audio I've ever heard, and it's thumping loud. Unreal. And how's this for cool? You can adjust your mood lighting not to just one or two colors, but to two diverse color palettes. So first of all, you've got your muted lighting, and so you can choose from a bunch of different colors for the upper dashboard panel and then the lower door trim, or you can go vibrant and get some truly piercing and almost neon colors that you can clash to your heart's desire or make look kind of like they're cohesive. I don't know, but that's just awesome. And it's part of the reason why I guess there's justification in paying $283,000 for this car. The comfort though, the comfort is on another level because things like seat heating and ventilation are just the starting point for the Continental GT. You can have up to 5 types of massaging selections, and all of them are good. I've tested them all. They're wonderful. Apart from that, I mean, everything you look at is just stunning. This steering wheel, the stitching inlay, cross-stitching within it is beautiful, and the meshing of the blue and the Portland leather, fantastic. You can bring 2 other passengers with you if you want, so there's that, and they can actually fit back there. And this dashboard rotating thing is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. If you press the screen button one more time, it'll rotate yet again, and you get 3 analog displays, one showing your lap time, one your compass, and one your outside air temperature. Bentley, you thought of everything. That is a showstopper. So there, my friends, is the cabin of the 2019 Bentley Continental GT First Edition. I don't think I'll ever leave.